Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video of mine. Today we're going to be looking at the vegan teacher's worst video. Well, actually, not only is it the worst video, this is probably the dumbest video ever made. So let's get into this.
Today we're looking at different comments, and this one happens to be from me. Let's read it together. All Palestinians should be vegan. All Americans should be vegan. All Jews should be vegan, and all gays should be vegan. And then I left a bunch of dots. You guys think we can add more to that list?
There really is no need to. Anybody can choose this lifestyle if they really want to.
Let's do it together. What about Christians? Can they be vegan?
Looking quite well, as I can see. Keep in mind, this lady is 59 years old. I would have guessed a much higher age, but veganism tends to age you.
Yeah. Why not, right? I mean, it clearly says in the Bible, thou shalt not steal. So that means all Christians should not be stealing the milk from cows, the eggs from chickens.
The Bible also permits that you are allowed to eat meat as well. As for stealing, I'm pretty sure that applies to humans.
Not even the honey from bees.
You know, I actually know a little bit about beekeeping, and they are free to leave anytime they want. In fact, if you don't take care of them, they will leave. So the fact that honey is considered vegan is kind of stupid.
Or the wool from sheep.
Actually, it is very important to shave sheep. They grow a lot of this wool. It doesn't hurt them unless you go and find those propaganda videos where they're purposely harming the sheep because they were paid and told to do that by these people that make these vegan documentaries, which took like 7 years to even get this footage. If it was so common, it would have been filmed much more quicker than that. But it took 7 years, and yeah, they pay them to purposely mistreat the animals for propaganda reasons.
Yeah, or the skin from other animals like cows. It's awful.
Well, you see, after a cow is slaughtered for food, we might as well use all the animal that we can. So the skin is already there, so I might as well use it. I don't believe in killing animals just for their fur or wool, feathers. As long as we're going to eat them, I don't have a problem. But if it's just for clothing, I don't think we should do that. But since we're eating that food, it's giving us nutrition, proper nutrition that's being actually digested, because we tend to digest meat better than plant material, because plant materials we don't digest as well. We've been eating meat for 4.5 million years. We are expert hunters. We have ability to communicate, make tools, and hunt down our prey as a team. That's how it's been done for 4.5 million years, and that is what we are adjusted to.
Rip the skin off someone or the fur. All Christians should definitely be vegan.
No, they really shouldn't.
Can you think of any other groups?
I really don't want to.
What about women? As a group, should all women be vegan?
Actually, the majority of vegans are women. So, there you go.
I think so. I mean, I know that women would not want to be pinned down and sexually assaulted. So why would they pay somebody to do that to a cow?
Okay, well, how do cows even consent when there's other bulls around? It's kind of like a natural instinct for them. To compare that to assault on a human being is terrible.
Right? And why would women want to steal the milk from someone else's baby?
Because that baby would be a cow or a calf, as we call them. And I don't know, cheese tastes pretty good. I personally don't eat much dairy because I do kind of think that humans shouldn't really consume dairy. It is food meant for a baby. I don't have any ethical problem with it. I personally, for health reasons, I choose not to consume much dairy. I do like cheese, but that's about it. I eat actually pretty much keto/carnivore for most of my meals, and I enjoy it. I personally have found I have increased energy, better focus, better sleep from this diet. I would suggest looking into it. Anyway, let's continue with this video.
What about dads? Should all dads be vegan?
If your dad is a vegan, I'm gonna tell it to you straight. You basically got two moms.
Well, first of all, they can be, right? I mean, the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics has clearly stated that you can be vegan at any stage of development and any gender.
Well, they have since retracted their statement saying that if you are going to do a vegan diet, you should be very careful and supplement. It's not quite as positive as they once were. And also, these are institutions that are bought and paid for to give a certain opinion. Because have you ever noticed that there's some pharmaceutical companies that sell statins, which are cholesterol-lowering drugs. There's some doctors that say cholesterol is not an issue. And then there's other studies that show that it is an issue, but however, they're the ones that are pushing these statins. So it's not like someone would pay to have a study that helps sell a product for them, because they wouldn't do that, would they? No.
So, dads can be vegan.
Yes, you can have two moms.
Men. Should men be vegan? I think so.
No, they shouldn't.
I mean, they tend to be the protectors in society, right?
Yes, if they are a gentleman and a decent person, absolutely. Not saying that women can't be protective, but men tend to be biologically stronger, should use their strength for good, not evil. Which obviously there's bad people in both genders and all that type of stuff. But in general, yes, gentlemen should be protectors.
So you would think that the men of the world would want to protect animals.
The men, in general, throughout history, were the ones that went out and did the hunting and brought it back to the camp and fed everyone.
Not hurt them. In fact, when you think about it, probably men should be rushing to factory farms to try to save the animals that are there.
The vast majority of people working at those factory farms are, what do you know, men.
I mean, right now there are billions of animals who are lined up to have their heads cut off. You would think that the men of the world would be lining up to try to stop it.
The men of the world are in their backyard drinking a beer and cooking them on the barbecue. And it smells great, tastes good. It's very good. You should try it.
What about police officers? Do you think they should be vegan?
No, I don't think that they should be vegan. They should have their strength up in order to fight the criminals and get actual protein that digests well.
I do.
Well, that's your opinion, and it's a ridiculous one. Unless this is a troll video, which I really hope it is. Who knows?
I mean, there's always that joke about police officers eating donuts. They should all be asking for vegan donuts. That's for sure.
No, they should not be eating any of that sugary junk and be eating real food. They should be eating, like, steak. Yes.
No eggs, no dairy. Why? Because they can.
They can, but they're not. At least the vast majority of cops.
They taste just as good. Besides, we gave police officers the ability to carry a gun around to stop crimes from being committed, right?
Well, I know in my area we have a very high deer population to the point where it's causing problems to where the police are actually given rifles to hunt them and control the population. So, yeah.
If a police officer saw somebody kicking a dog or trying to pin a dog down, steal her puppies, and drink her milk, police would be like, what the fuck's going on? Would definitely stop the person from doing that, right? So why aren't they rushing in to help the cows?
Well, you see, in our culture, we look at dogs and use them as pets. In fact, we originally bred dogs to help us hunt and get more animals. So, yeah, they're kind of like our hunting buddies. Okay, well, that's it for this video. There's more to it, but I really am just fed up. I just don't want to watch this anymore. There was nothing to be learned by watching this. This was not informative. This was just a bunch of nonsense, and I really don't want to watch any more of it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit subscribe. Please comment below. Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear it. Thank you.